Welcome to Muddy River Mornings. I'm Ashley Conrad.
And I'm Brittany Boll.
And we have a ton of stuff to cover. Things that we did last week, things that are coming up this week, things you don't want to miss this weekend. Let's get it started, huh?
Today is May 8th. It is also all about the sweet stuff because it's National Give Someone a Cupcake Day. Whether it's a homemade treat, a bakery stop, or just an excuse to surprise someone with a little sugar and kindness, today's the perfect day to make somebody smile, one cupcake at a time. And the perfect place to grab a cupcake and maybe score some last-minute brownie points before Mother's Day is Crazy Cakes Cafe and Bakery. From sweet treats to a full breakfast and lunch menu, Crazy Cakes is serving up plenty of delicious ways to spoil mom this weekend. They are open Tuesday through Friday, 7 to 2, and Saturdays from 8 to 2. Dine-in, carry-out, or DoorDash is available. And today we have a lovely cookies and cream cupcake. It's one of their specialty cupcakes. All of their cupcakes are available gluten-free.
Yeah, looks delicious. Can't wait to dig into that later. But if your mom is more into sparkle over sprinkles, gift her some icing from our friends at Udry Jewelry here in Quincy. Our friends deck us out every Friday with beautiful icing, including, so today I'm wearing this very, very sparkly bracelet and necklace. This one is my style.
Yeah.
Which I think they do really well.
Picking it out.
Yeah, they kind of match our style and our personality, but they have something for everybody. So maybe earn yourself some favorite child brownie points and get some ice from
Today
from
I'm
Udry.
mother of pearls.
You are.
I am. I'm all about the pearls and the
You
mother.
are. It's beautiful. So again, check out our friends at Udry Jewelers here in the main center in Quincy. And as I said, we had a busy week in the news this week. As always, lots to talk about. Brittany, let's hear it.
The proposed city purchase of property near Cooks Lane and Cannonball Road for a possible trap shooting range has officially hit the brakes. After weeks of public debate and growing concerns from nearby residents and business owners, the Quincy City Council voted Monday night to table the land purchase tied to the controversial project. Supporters say the development could bring tourism and economic growth to the area, while opponents raised concerns about noise, traffic, and the impact on neighboring properties. The discussion brought a packed house and passionate opinions from both sides. For the complete story, visit Muddy River News.
And get ready, Nashville. Q-Town is coming your way. Quincy is getting a new nonstop destination. The U.S. Department of Transportation has officially approved Contour Airlines to begin direct flights from Quincy Regional Airport to Nashville starting June 1st. Quincy leaders say this new route could create new opportunities for tourism, business travel, and easier access for tri-state travelers looking to avoid the drive to larger airports. The announcement is being celebrated as a major win for Quincy Regional Airport and local economic development efforts. For the complete story, visit Muddy River News.
Changes are coming to traffic flow near the former Eugene Field School in Hannibal. The Hannibal City Council voted this week to remove the traffic signals and crosswalk lights along Market Street now that the school is closed. City officials say the equipment is no longer necessary and some of the parts will be reused for maintenance projects around town to help save money. For the complete story, visit Muddy River News.
And one of the biggest courtroom stories in Adams County this week continues to unfold inside the Diarese Knaff jury trial. Michelle McCormack has been inside the courtroom each day, bringing viewers detailed coverage, video, and updates from the high-profile case tied to the 2025 shooting near 8th and Lind here in Quincy. Testimony this week included emotional accounts from the shooting victims, video evidence shown to jurors, and the playing of Knaff's police interview as attorneys continue painting two very different versions of what happened that night. The case could soon head to jury deliberations. For continuing coverage and the complete story, visit our website.
One of the most talked about stories from the flood of 1993 is back in headlines. Michelle McCormack reports that James Scott, the Quincy man convicted of causing the West Quincy levee break during the historic flood, now has a parole hearing set for July. Scott has spent decades behind bars after being sentenced to life in prison under Missouri's causing a catastrophe law. But supporters continue to argue he was wrongly convicted. The case later became the subject of the 2007 book Damned to Eternity and a Vice documentary questioning the evidence against him. Interestingly enough, Michelle McCormack was also one of the reporters covering the story when the levee broke in 1993.
Some good news out of Mendon this week as Unity Middle School students are learning lessons that go far beyond the classroom. The school recently launched its first ever Amazing Shake competition, a program designed to teach students professional skills like communication, confidence, eye contact, and even the perfect handshake through real-world scenarios and challenges. Students faced everything from mock job interviews to networking situations as local professionals volunteered to help judge the event. It's a story about preparing students for life, not just tests. And that does it for a look of our top stories this week. As always, this section of Muddy River News, Muddy River Mornings, is brought to you, driven by Hess Auto Agency here in Quincy.
Since 1985, Hess Auto Agency has been your trusted source for pre-owned vehicles in the tri-state area. Families have experienced the Hess difference for generations and know they'll get the best vehicle buying experience in our region. With an ever-changing inventory, you'll find the right car at the right price. So when you want the best, don't guess. Choose Hess. Hess Auto Agency, 1124 North 24th in Quincy.
In the tri-state area, local businesses aren't just a place to shop. They are engraved into our community. Muddy River Engraving knows, lives, and models this business mentality.
Look how cute!
From getting gear for your team,
Those turned out nice, thank you.
to a custom gift for friends or family, Muddy River Engraving will take your idea or story and bring it to life with his products. From 1 to 1,000 items, Muddy River Engraving can handle any project for you. Muddy River Engraving, engraved into your community.
Over time, if a case goes unsolved, the victim and the family don't get justice. And it's important that not only we get justice for the victim and the family, but that the perpetrator involved in the incident is held responsible.
And welcome back. Now you get to take a look at the interview that I had with Brandon Pratt, the owner of the Pizza Ranch. Ashley and I got to go out there on their soft opening night. It was
Good stuff.
Really cool.
It was very cool. We got to play some games, eat some good food, see how it's going to roll out. Obviously, they did a phenomenal job on our visit, so I look forward to seeing how they do in the future.
We'll get to know Brandon right now. Welcome everyone to the round table. My guest is Brandon Pratt, the owner of Pizza Ranch here in Quincy, and you're getting ready to open, right?
Monday, May 11th, 11 a.m.
Is the excitement just hitting the roof?
Yeah, we're running on fumes right now, getting ready, so we're tired, but we are super excited.
I would assume you were tired, so I was there on your soft opening on Wednesday night, and that place was packed.
Yeah.
But it ran so smoothly.
Well, thank you. We had a few hiccups, but we're doing okay. We ran almost 1,000 people through yesterday.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, so we're all a little tired, but things have gone great.
It really didn't even feel like it either. It was just like, I guess, the line going in because the place is huge.
Yeah, we have 300
so
seats.
Spread out.
Yeah, 300 seats, 17,000 square feet. So we can run a lot of people, and we're built for speed. So a lot of people, yeah, you don't even feel it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about yourself and why you chose Quincy.
So we have been looking in Quincy since 2011. It is something that matches, the city of Quincy matches perfectly with who we are. We're faith, we're family, we're community, and that has been very evident since we've been here, that is what the city of Quincy is as well. So it's just made a lot of sense. It's been a great partnership. We've been looking for a long time and feel like we finally found the right location.
So Pizza Ranch is a franchise. How many do you own?
So we have 12. Our group has 12, mostly in eastern Iowa, western Illinois. And then 221 inside of the chain, and somewhere, I think we're in 16 states now.
That's amazing. So when you were actually just going into, I guess, deciding, hey, I'm going to open your first Pizza Ranch, did the values line up with your values? Is that what led you to it? Or or was it just that because you liked pizza?
I would say yes and yes. How about both? Yeah, 2006, we opened our first one in Iowa City, and Probably truthfully did that more for just an investment. I'm in the real estate world and the development world, and I kind of wanted to look at a different avenue. And then we quickly fell in love with the brand, and that's when we decided to grow and become a bigger part of the Pizza Ranch family.
Just talking to you for a few short minutes before we got on camera here, I felt like that connection happened right away when you were talking to me a little bit about your family.
Yeah, thank
Little
you.
shout out to your family.
Yeah. The only thing more important than Pizza Ranch, obviously, would be my family. I've been married to my wife 22 years, and we adopted 4 boys from Brazil. So we're pretty busy right now. Between opening a restaurant and having a 16, 15, 13, and 11-year-old, we're burning the candle at both ends.
I would say so. So do your boys like pizza too?
They do.
What's the favorite pizza?
You know what? For my family?
Yeah.
They're all going to tell you the chicken.
Really?
They 100%.
My husband loved the chicken. I
Yeah.
can't believe, you have the best of both worlds there. My co-host, her daughter was amped up for that macaroni and cheese pizza.
Oh yeah, the kids love that. My youngest, that's one of his favorites.
That is to die for too. And my personal favorite, the dessert pizzas.
The cactus bread is spectacular. If you had to choose one thing to live on the rest of your life, it's probably the cactus bread.
Is the cactus bread the one that has like the cinnamon?
Butter, sugar, streusel.
Yeah, I did
that. Don't
and
look at
I
the
was-
calorie count.
And I was adding vanilla
Ice cream?
Yeah.
You're already a pro. That's what we do. That's great.
Yeah. So I had a great time there. They are opening this Monday,
11 a.m.
11 a.m. And then what are your hours going to be?
Yeah, we'll run buffet all day, 11 to 8 o'clock every day of the week. So, if you want to come in at 2 o'clock, we run a senior special from 1 to 3. If you don't want to deal with the craziness of the opening line at 11 or in the evening, the Fun Zone Arcade is a super fun time. We haven't talked about that.
Yeah.
But we've got just under 80 full-size arcade games. We can house 120 people in that room playing games at the same time. Everything from old school skee ball and basketball games to new virtual reality roller coasters. And we want to be the birthday party capital of the world here in Quincy.
What's your favorite, the old school or the new ones?
Oh man, you got to say the new ones. The virtual reality roller coasters, you put a headset on, it blows wind in your face, it moves, and you lose complete reality. You really think you're in the video game. It's pretty wild.
Oh, I can't wait to try that out. But I think I lean towards the classics. I already challenged my husband. The next time we go back, I'm hitting up that basketball game.
Yeah, there you go. The Connect 4 one.
Oh, that's my favorite.
That's fun. Yeah, it's a good time.
Well, I'm looking forward to more good times at the Pizza Ranch. Check out the opening on Monday. We will have some coverage of that. And stay tuned later this weekend for a special business spotlight brought to you by the Bank of Springfield. Chrissy Kakamo takes you inside the Pizza Ranch. I think she talks to you there.
Yeah.
And you get an inside look of the place before it opens on Monday.
Thanks so much. Really appreciate being here.
Thank you.
If you're 55 or older and ready for quality, independent living, Good Samaritan Home of Quincy is your first choice. We're constructing new duplexes and single-unit cottages ready for you. Prepay your lease now and customize your future cottage. Say goodbye to the hassles of yard work, snow removal, and home maintenance, and say hello to stress-free, independent living. There is limited availability, so call Good Samaritan Home today at 223-8717 or see for yourself at gshq.org.
And welcome back. Lots of videos and podcasts to talk about this week. Britt, why don't you kick us off?
On this week's Business Spotlight, brought to you by the Bank of Springfield, Chrissy Kakamo heads to Pizza Ranch for a special on-location interview with owner-CEO Brandon Pratt. The two discuss why Quincy was selected for the new location, the company's faith and family-centered mission, and the impact they hope to make in the community. Get an inside look at one of Quincy's newest restaurants on this week's Business Spotlight.
And on this week's Frankie in the Clits, the guys fire up a conversation about the world of barbecue and how the changing seasons also change the flavor of our favorite adult beverages. Throw in plenty of random thoughts, chaos, comedy, and whatever else flies into their brains, and you've got another unpredictable episode of Frankie in the Clits.
Coming up this week on News This Week, Bob Goff sits down with Trevor Beck, Glenn Sanders, and Ryan Viemeyer for a deeper discussion on the proposed gun range project. The group breaks down the Quincy City Council's decision to table the land purchase, what led up to the vote, and what the future could still look like for the controversial proposal. One thing they make clear, the project may have hit the brakes, but it hasn't been shot down yet.
On the latest Coffee Talk, brought to you by Electric Fountain Brewing, we give away the first pair of Gem City Concert Series tickets for the May 16th Thunderstruck show. So tune in to see if your name is called. We also pull back the curtain on how story ideas, guests, and community conversations make their way onto Muddy River TV and explain how you, the viewers, can help shape future episodes and topics. If you've ever wanted your voice heard or have an idea we're talking about, this episode might be for you.
Later today on Club Muddy, we welcome our friend Josh Klitz to the roundtable for a conversation about concert experiences, music memories, and the shows that shaped us. Then we're joined by William Stearns from Motion Plus for a deeper discussion on Quincy's local music scene. Bill has become a strong supporter of young local talent while also being an artist himself behind the mic. You don't hear conversations about local rap and hip-hop culture around here too often, so here's your chance to get an inside look at the artists, passions, and creativity growing right here in our community.
And coming up on our Monday Muddy TV drop, we have the second installment of a very special Road Trips with Randy, brought to you by our friends at C. Quincy. This time, Randy takes us with him to Japan. That's right, this time they hit up the buffet, saw some shows, Mount Fuji, and they go to the most popular shopping district in the Downtonbury district. Sure I said that wrong? Sorry.
And now it's time for Sports, brought to you by Neiman's.
Well, happy Friday, Muddy Buddies. Chris Dewar, Matt Shuckman. It is the first full weekend of May. We got a lot going on. The spring, it's Mother's Day weekend. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And we're celebrating mothers this weekend, as well as the start of the spring postseason.
We are. It's sort of the turning point of everything now. Yep. This is the last gasp of the school year, and we've got a lot of really interesting storylines that will start getting tied up this weekend and hopefully last a long time. But as you well know, we reached this point, it could all be over tomorrow, too.
We're into postseason with district golf. Got district track coming up this weekend, so we'll have coverage of that coming up not only this weekend, but another district golf tournament on Monday.
Correct.
So we'll have that to kick off the new week. We've got a lot of baseball, softball still going on. We're not yet to the postseason in those sports. We're getting close in girls soccer. The colleges are in their postseason. We got some fun things planned. We got some cool things with some of our local athletes that are now at the college level. Michael Stepasky, Caitlin Bunty. We'll see what happens with Jake Schisler and Keaton Scott at Missouri S&T as they chase the GLVC championship. So we'll keep you updated on all those things. But yeah, a lot of things going on, which is great.
And you have some special Mother's Day related material coming.
Yes.
For Mother's Day.
Yeah, I've been talking to some sports moms, specifically baseball and softball moms, about what Mother's Day means to them and being at the ballpark. Because let's face it, Mother's Day isn't let's take mom out for brunch or let's take mom out to dinner. For a lot of moms, it's spent at the ball field.
It is.
So kind of got into touch with some of those moms and talk about that stuff. So you can check that out on Sunday. A tribute to the baseball and softball moms who give up their Mother's Day to take care of their kids.
The unsung heroes of it all.
So a lot to look forward to. You'll be out and about. I'll be out and about.
I'm going to spend a lot of time in Northeast Missouri, and we have had an inundation of college signings that will bring you on Monday as well. Some biggies in there, obviously, starting to shake down, and we're starting to get some clarity on the two biggest basketball players, literally in our area. You know, we already know
one we know of.
Yeah, Jackson Clark from Keokuk is already headed to Colorado State.
Yep.
By the way, the breeding ground for Sacramento King Nate Clifford.
Oh.
Maybe Jackson can connect me to Nate Clifford.
There you go.
Or
maybe not.
Maybe not, probably not. But just saying.
Yeah.
But yes, and then I think we're going to have some resolution pretty quickly on Cooper Knowles.
Okay.
It sounds like he's narrowing in on a decision. So
well,
the two biggest question marks hold over from winter.
Well, two Division I athletes.
Yeah.
They're both going to, obviously Jackson Clark has made his decision. Cooper Knowles will be headed to a Division I school as well. So
I don't remember us ever having two 6'10" Division I guys at the same time.
No, kind of crazy.
It really is.
But yeah, so we'll have all that for you. Make sure you check out muddyriversports.com. We've got our scoreboards up and running. We have stories, videos, all that stuff up. And we're going to celebrate Mother's Day weekend with you guys because we're going to be at the ball fields with you.
Yeah, we are. So, but where else would we be?
Wouldn't want to be anywhere else. You guys have a great weekend.
Neiman's, your neighborhood market.
Beyond just our mission, the friendships and fellowships that we get to create here and the relationships that we get to foster amongst our members. I've got friends, I've got clients in my business from this, and at the end of the day, it's about the relationships with each other as well, and working together as a team to help those kids. So give it a shot. Just do what you can, and we'd love to see you join Kiwanis.
Normally, this part of the show, we send it over to our friends at Farm and Home for how's the weather up there. However, our meteorologist, Brent Clare, has experienced the loss of his father this week, so there won't be a weather segment. We do send our thoughts and deepest condolences to Brent and his family during this very difficult time. Obviously, our thoughts are with you. Anything you need, we're here for you. We love you, and our deepest sympathies go out to you and your family during this difficult time. I think that does it for right now. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the promenade.
If you're looking for something to do this weekend, our community has you covered, from concerts and shopping to trivia nights, farmers markets, and community events. There's no shortage of ways to get out and enjoy the weekend. And with Mother's Day front and center, many of the weekend's events are all celebrating Mom.
As they should. Tonight, Crazy Acres Entertainment teams up with Wine Gal and Whiskey Guy for a night of music bingo starting at 7 p.m. Guests will help choose the music themes throughout the night with plenty of genres, prizes, and free-to-play fun along the way. Visit their Facebook pages for full details and get ready to sing along while you bingo your way to victory.
The district's Quincy's Farmers Market is back this Saturday, but due to the Bridge the Gap to Health race, the market will temporarily move from Washington Park to the promenade along the 6th Street between Hampshire and Maine. So if you show up to the park and you don't see tomatoes, just keep walking. And speaking of the race, just a reminder that the Bridge the Gap to Health race will also be taking place this Saturday morning with rolling road closures happening throughout downtown Quincy from 4 a.m. to 11 a.m. Drivers are encouraged to plan ahead and be aware of changing traffic patterns during the event. You can find race route maps and road closure information on the Quincy Farmers Market Facebook page.
The district also wants to remind you to shop local this Mother's Day weekend during Shop Local Saturday, Mom Edition, happening May 9th from 9 to 4 throughout downtown Quincy. Participating businesses will be offering special deals, gift ideas, and shopping experiences just in time to spoil Mom. One of the featured activities this year is the Build a Bouquet for Mom event, where shoppers can stop into participating businesses, collect fresh flowers at each location, and create a custom bouquet along the way. Organizers say flowers are limited, so getting an early start is encouraged. It's another fun way to support local businesses while finding something meaningful and special just in time for Mother's Day weekend.
And Mother's Day weekend keeps going in style on Saturday night at one event venue with Her Night Out, a celebration of the women in our community, presented by Emerald City Jewelers and Melissa Sullivan with Happel Realtors. The evening will feature an all-female music lineup, local vendors, food, manicures, the modern portrait photo booth, complimentary mimosas, and more. Tickets are just $5 at the door.
And if you're looking for something unique to do with Mom on Mother's Day, the Quincy Music Association is hosting a free concert Sunday at Vermont Street United Methodist Church, featuring a 17-year-old violinist, Sebastian Manning. Manning and his ensemble of other talented young musicians will take the stage for an afternoon showcasing the incredible talent the next generation is bringing to the music world. It's a classy, inspiring, and free way to celebrate Mother's Day right here in our community. How are you going to celebrate Mother's Day?
Well, I think I'm going to pick from one of these events.
How do you pick? There's just so much cool stuff going on.
I know.
Yeah, very cool. I don't know that we actually have plans, and for that, I'm thankful.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of the perfect Mother's Day for me is kind of, flying by the seat of our pants and seeing where the weekend takes us. So
I feel like I'm still the mom that has, I go to see my mom, my grandma, and it's not really, it's still not my Mother's Day.
It's not, and because we haven't earned that place in the hierarchy yet, which I'm okay with, but we still are not set in like stringent plans. So we'll go, wherever the wind takes us and take our moms along with us if they want to go, and if not, then we'll meet up with them later. But
if you're looking for some ideas to eat, our friends at Kelly's are going to host a Mother's Day buffet. Our friends at the Bridge are doing an omelet buffet.
Wow.
And any others that I'm missing?
The Abbey's doing great prime rib and lobster ravioli. But I think you can hit all of these places and really satiate yourself with some great food, which is obviously one of the main great parts about Quincy. Yeah, Kelly's Mother's Day buffet is a long-standing famous tradition here in Quincy. If you have not been, I recommend it. And to top it off, bottomless mimosas, which what mom doesn't deserve that, along with some great food, great desserts, and obviously great service that we expect from Kelly's.
And if you're not just mom, and you're just friends, go grab a cupcake.
There you go. Yeah. Give a cupcake, take a cupcake. It's that time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, on that note, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all of your support. We appreciate you. Have a fantastic weekend. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. We absolutely appreciate you and love you. Happy Mother's Day. I think that does it for us today, right?
Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Happy Mother's Day.
Bye.
Bye.